Brought to you by the Every Dollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
Dave, I got a question for you, Dave. I hope you can help me out here. I've been trying to decide which way to go here. Okay, recently retired. Had a medical condition that forced me to retire. Had to take a cut in pay. I owe $90,000 on a $240,000 house. It'll be paid off in 7 years. I own my car. I own my truck. The question is this, having some health issues. I'm thinking about moving. My wife's been helping me. And now she's pregnant. She needs help. I'm thinking about sending her out to her relatives in another state. And I'm saying, well, if she go out there, who's going to help me? So I'm thinking about relocating, selling the house. And I'm trying to decide, should I keep the house, wait for her to get back in 3 to 4 months, sell the house, go out there? And I'm kind of stuck here because I'm trying to get help here. And if I don't.
How old are you?
I am 64.
And you have a baby on the way?
Yes.
Okay. How old is your wife?
37.
Okay, cool. All right. And what's the nature of your health problem, sir?
I have to do with muscle condition, rare disorder. Mm-hmm. They trying to figure it out as they go along.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So 6 months, 8 months from today, where do you all want to be living with your new baby?
Preferably in a house that we can afford. This one, but thinking about going to another state.
Why?
Thinking about just because there's relatives and help out there.
Okay, so you've got family in another area, and that's attractive. Right. What area is that?
Out in California. That's closer to, I want to say Riverside, closer to Riverside.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a wee bit different price market than Buffalo, New York, brother.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah.
I think the monthly storage rates are about $390,000.
Yeah. I don't think if you want to do something affordable and your income was just cut and your health is failing and you have a brand new baby on the way, probably the California real estate market is not going to be friendly to you, my friend.
I'd be getting my Kansas on, Hicks.
Yeah. I'd be looking
Kansas?
Kansas or West Texas. That's where I'd be going.
Some place that's affordable and or stay where you are. You don't have friends and family there?
Yeah, I do. Seem like a lot of people busy.
Yeah, they're busy in California too.
What does that mean?
Yeah,
that they're busy. People don't want to help you.
They help as they can.
Yeah.
Are you specific in your help requests?
Yeah. I got some help, and then I told them what's going on. I've been with the doctors back and forth. It came on so suddenly, I really didn't have a chance to catch my breath too much. I was. They say it's rare, and they don't see it that much, and they're doing all these different things to try to help me. And
does your wife work outside the home, sir?
She did until she got further along in her pregnancy.
Yeah. Okay. Because it sounds like y'all are going to need her income to come back after the baby comes. Is that fair?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's exactly what we've been talking about. Okay. Exactly. Yeah. So that's where I'm at, Dave. And
I don't have a magic wand. If you told me a bunch of friends and family were in an affordable market, I would be all for this. You're talking about moving to one of the more expensive areas in the world.
Okay.
And so, Riverside is just not cheap, man. And it's not, your mind's going to be blown what it'll take to buy a house like you've got right now there. Right. And so it's just not transferable. Right. I think the help you would gain is going to be far offset by the increased cost, and I don't think it's going to be worth it. So if you have a different location with some family that is an affordable location, maybe the move makes sense. But I think you guys have got to continue to talk through where you want to be that you can afford to live and prosper with the current situation you find yourself in. A new baby, a 37-year-old wife that's working. You've got a muscular disorder of some kind, and you're trying to, where do I want to be living in that situation? For this next chapter of my life, and that I can afford. And I think if you make a visit out to the California market that you're talking about, I think you're going to discover quickly that that's not affordable to you, and with what you're describing to me. So I might be wrong. There may be something I don't know, but so you could go look at it. It doesn't cost that much to go look. But I'm going to have a plan B. If we don't go there, what are we going to do? And then under that situation, I'll go look. But don't tell me you were forced to move to an area you can't afford, because you're not forced. You just got to make some different choices there in Buffalo. Man, I'm sorry. I wish I had a magic wand that could make all this go away, and I don't. There's not a good answer to that bad situation, folks. There's just some answers. There's just we can just kind of walk with you and think with you while you're facing these things. But there's not a simple thing and just go do that. It's not. There's a lot going on here, and all we can do is just sit here and be a sounding board with you and bounce those ideas back at you and see if they sound crazy when they come back at you across the net.
Yeah, and just a quick note, if you are reaching out and everyone sounds busy, everyone's got quote-unquote stuff going on, doesn't work every time, but often people will send a text message to some friends and say, hey, I've got some health struggles or I've got some challenges. I'd love to get together for some coffee. Well, man, now people are wondering, well, who's on this text thread? How many people? It's like, yeah, I'm just going to wait. And then nobody responds. It's different when you say, hey, Dave, I've been really struggling. Is there a chance that you and I can get together tomorrow at 10 o'clock? I'm going to get coffee. I'm buying. I'd love it if you met me there. That's a specific request that I want to meet with you. I want to talk to you. And people are much more likely to respond to that. And they're to respond affirmatively, like, I'll be there, or I can't make that one, but I can do this date at noon. And so instead of just throwing these vague grenade balloons that just kind of loft out over, be specific, and risk some people saying, I can't show up for you.
Yeah, listen, I need to ride the doctor tomorrow. Can you help me?
Can you pick me up at 7 o'clock?
Yeah.
That's right. I'll cover the gas.
I got a doctor's appointment at 8. Can
be specific.
Yeah. That, boom. People will say yes or no.
Yes or no. That's right.
And by the way, you got to be okay with their no if they're busy. That's okay. But at least you know.
That's right.
But you're more likely to get it. Now, I can't do that, but I can get, cousin Judy to come do it.
Or I got $10 I got your Uber tomorrow. Great.
I'll cover your Uber. Yeah,
that's right.
That's it. That's the way you work it. Yeah, very specific in the thing. Because when I hear, I've got a friend in the hospital right this second, and when I'm talking to her husband back and forth, and I'm like, okay, well, what can we do to help? How can we help you? I mean, how can we serve you? You want to sure and make you dinner? I mean, can we come over? Do you want? No, okay. I start having to suggest, and of course that's okay. I don't mind that. I'm not complaining, but I'm saying.
But that's a close friend. If it's just this vague kind of out there. And even then, sometimes when it's kind of that vague, I'll say, me and Sheila are bringing dinner tomorrow. We're going to be there at 6 o'clock. If that doesn't work for you, you got to let me know.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they'll go, all right, thank God.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they'll say, well, we got 4 other dinners. Tomorrow night's not a good day, but I'm going to be specific.
That's exactly what Sharon did. Yeah, that's exactly how that works. Good. That's a good call out. Good call out. So Hicks, the people that are busy around you, you might get more help if you're specific, is John's point. Create your free every dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.